Good morning, Skittles. Oh, good morning, David. How are you? Happy Sunday, everyone. I'll do a live video so people don't know I'm alive or dead. I'd been sick, but I'm a little better now. But I didn't have the COVID. They did a test on me, and they said, "You are COVID free." Yeah, I can't wait to see how much money they charge my insurance company for that COVID test. Probably a lot of money. Well, we got quite a bit last night again. We got some a few days ago, and then last night that storm hit again. It's kind of tearing stuff, kind of whatever you call it, the wind. The wind must have been pretty good. It didn't tear my umbrella down, but it did, like, knocked over my tomato baskets, a couple of them. My peppers finally have peppers on them. After this last rain, my pepper plants finally are getting some peppers. I didn't plant a late garden. I just let what I had planted do its thing, and it's still doing its thing. I'm still getting tomatoes. I'm snacking on a Hosty Snowball. Getting all that coconut on my lips. So probably in a few days I'll have some peppers. Oh yeah, and they're good in spaghetti and different things too. I like to put fresh bell pepper in my spaghettis. Hey country, how you doing, sweetie? We'll walk out there in just a minute, and I'll see if I can see any of the peppers on there. David, yeah, they will, boy. I saw the lightning coming in early before the storm ever hit, and I guess it hit while I was asleep because I didn't see or hear a thing. I slept all the way through it. But it's got some of my tomato plants kind of blowing over a little bit, but they're still okay though. They're still putting out tomatoes. Oh, congratulations, country. Yeah, I bet that's a good feeling to get. Well, I got two more great grandbabies coming, country. A girl and a boy. In the next month, I guess. Yeah, my camper survived it pretty well, I guess. Oh, thank you, country. Yeah, that's going to be, I'm trying to think, if 15 or 16, I'm losing count, country. It's either 15 or 16 great grandkids. I think it'll be 15. It was going to be 14. Then I found out the other granddaughter's pregnant again. Yep. Hey, Randall, sure enough. We're going to go out here and see if we can see any of these peppers. See, I've got a lot of peppers out here. I'm just not sure. And I saw peppers on some of them. Oh, my mama turtle was up here earlier too. We might go over and see if we can see her. Yeah, see, there's still tomatoes on all these tomatoes down here. But yeah, see, look, there's peppers. And I'm going to assume these might be those big peppers I bought. See, look, some of them are getting huge. Oops. There they are. And these aren't, I don't think these are the bells. Look at all my little cherry tomatoes down in there. But see, I think these are those ones that I make the chili rellenos with. See them? And every one of them's got peppers hanging off of them. Won't be long, another couple days probably, and they'll be ready to pick and eat. I'm gonna go see if Mama Turtle's still up here. She was up here earlier. Yeah, look, the wind is, they plopped down the plants. Must be more storm coming. Chickens are still hiding in the thing. They're all hiding. Well, nope, she's disappeared. Let me just see if I can see where she went. Well, she was up here earlier. I gave her some grain so she could have something to eat. And I don't know. I'm looking around for her. I'm looking for the turtle, y'all. Well, I don't see her. She must have made her way out into the raspberries somewhere. Not sure where she went. Yeah, we had another storm last night, Randall. They're just giving us hell with them storms. Yeah, see that tomato basket there got blowed over. And this plant, the tomato plants that's in the 5-gallon bucket, they're getting a lot of root coming up out the top of them. And this thing here's still way up there. Wind didn't tear it up though. It's still doing good. But look how big this tomato plant's gotten in the 5-gallon bucket. That's the one in the bucket. See it? And it's huge now. It's getting way up there. And I think that's a big boy tomato plant. It looks like it. The big boy has a lot of more space between the limbs. Oh, I wanted to check that. I planted this other plant. I got this plant from Red Road, these seeds, and I planted one of them. Oh, there it is. And I think it's a spaghetti squash, but it's doing real good. Just going to be a lot of peppers. I may just, if I get too many of them, I may just dry them out. String them up on some string and dry them. Well, I didn't find Mama Turtle though. Did you see my plant, Red Road? That was from a seed, one of the seeds you sent me. I planted one of them. And I think it was a spaghetti squash. I don't know if it'll have time to make or not, but I wanted me a spaghetti squash. We'll see if it makes anything. Country, I don't have any payments on my property. I own this place free and clear. I don't have to set anything up. Yeah, I saw that gossip out somebody was putting out about me losing my property. I paid cash for this place when I bought it, and I don't owe anything on it. I've never had a loan on it or anything. And I already put my daughter's name on it. That way the morons can't ever touch it or take it. Because the nut job across the street's been wanting this property forever. He ain't never gonna get it. Never. Never. Yeah, my carrots are just now making 2 Skittles. I pulled a couple out the other day, and I didn't even do anything with them. But the carrots are just now making, and they've been planted since early spring. And so have these peppers. These peppers have been planted that long. They've been growing that long and just now making a pepper. That's weird how the vegetables are doing this year, isn't it? Now the tomatoes put out like crazy all summer. Yeah, but if shit does go sideways, and you never know how it's going to go when you get tangled up in a court situation, but if it does go sideways and I have to go bye-bye, my daughter's going to be given a list of phone numbers of my good friends here that I talk to on YouTube personally. She's going to give them all a call and give them the address and let them know where I'm at and all that. That way, if anybody wants to put money on my books, they can, you know. And they'll just, you know, I imagine they'll just, my daughter will call and turn the electric bill off. I imagine her or my son, unless my son comes and stays here, which he might. He might come camp out here for a while. Oh, me too, Skittles. I love fresh veggies and beef stew. Well, how they put that, Red Road, expect the worst and hope for the best. That's the way you have to look at it when you're in a situation like this. Expect the worst, but hope for the best. So we're hoping for the best. It's not showing buffering on my end. I mean, it could be, I guess, but it usually shows me on my screen if it is. Hey, Tommy. How you doing? Yeah, Skittles, I did that too. I just bought a pack of carrot seeds kind of just to see if they'd even grow. And they grew. They looked pretty all summer long. They looked like a row of grass. But they're just now making carrots. I'm hoping if I can get through my personal pandemic that I'll be able to I want to pick me up a little piece of land either in like Colorado or Nevada or Arizona, and I'd like to do me an off-grid place there wherever I find a lot at a piece of property. Oh, okay. Welcome back, country. Yeah, that's horrible. The stuff they're doing, um, the stuff they do to people, and I don't know why there's such hatred. Tommy, you need to get that Bible oil out, and I mean thump it on YouTube somehow, because there's a lot of hatreds in YouTube, Tommy, and they could use probably about a gallon of Bible oil on them right now. I'm gonna tell you, they some not good people out here in our community, and they're doing a lot of bad things to people. It just depends on where it is, Skittles. Uh, you can actually find cheap land anywhere you want to find cheap land at. Uh, Most of your land around lakes, if they're, what do you call it, just bare land, with not anything done to it, no utilities or nothing, you can pick them up for a lot of time, 1,000, 2,000 for maybe a half acre, quarter acre, half acre, something like that. Best thing to do if you want to buy land somewhere is just pick out the spot, pick out wherever you want to buy the land, and then contact realtors in that area, and then let them do all the legwork and hunt you down stuff cheap. You can get stuff with small down payment and payments on it even. Yeah, see, there you go, country, see? $900. Do they let you pay that out, country? Can you put a down payment on something like that and pay it out with a small monthly payment? Yep, there you go. Oh, I don't want to live in Kentucky, but you could probably pick up land out in eastern or western Kentucky pretty cheap, Skittles. Yep, see, there you go. Small down payment and payments. You can get land. Anybody. There's no reason why everybody in the world can't own a piece of land. Land's honestly cheap. You just got to actually get out and look for it. Well, this ain't the first time I've owned land. I owned almost about 3/4 of a subdivision when I lived in Texas, and I sold all that when I moved here to Arkansas. I owned a store and everything. No, it's not. Once the trolls take over your community's doomed for. That's just how it is. There's a few of us in here straggling to hold the community together by the skin of our teeth, or gums in my case. But, it's just a matter of time. The trolls will just destroy it. They'll tear it up. Look how many people are already not videoing like they was. I didn't video much lately because I've been sick, but hardly anybody's doing their videoing anymore. I'm not naming any names, but y'all know who's basically dropped out of sight and stopped. People are tired of being harassed by some of the people, and I'm not going to name names again, but we all know who they are in our community doing it. They harass them to the point to where they just quit. They don't want to be bothered with it. That's a lot of birds. That's a lot of birds, Skittles. No, but you could always use the realtor though, Red Road, to help you locate an area that has reasonable property, and then you can go snoop around in that area yourself and find stuff that's cheap without having to go through and pay realtor fees. Exactly. See, Tommy, there you go. You know, I know everybody wants to just give up and quit. And hey, Raj, how you doing? Roger Gaines in the house, folks. Say hey. Yeah, you can look on eBay for land. You can also look on Craigslist for land. Just find unimproved land. That's your cheapest way to buy it. Oh, okay. Huh. They got hatcheries too, Skittles? I bet they hatch a ton of chicks. I'm hatching duck eggs right now. Well, I do have some more chicken eggs actually due to hatch here in the next 4 days. But I'm also hatching, a friend of mine brought me duck eggs that I'm hatching for him. And so we're moving, some of these animals are being moved to another farm, a friend of mine's farm. Everything's getting shifted around right now, just in case. You never know what's going to happen. Like I said, expect the worst and hope for the best. Hey, Skittles, you know what? Be good, Skittles. You was talking about Kentucky. Listen. Look for a piece of property along the Ohio River, Skittles. That way, don't get too close to it, because Ohio River gets out of banks a lot. Yeah, there you go, country. See, that's country telling you. She knows. She's telling you right. Oh, hey, Sarah. Yeah, we was just discussing the hatred in our community that's going on right now, Sarah, which is running a lot of the good people out. And it's sad. It's sad to watch the community just be destroyed in that manner. You know, what are they going to do when they're sitting there all by themselves with nobody to talk to? No videos to look at, because ain't nobody going to be doing no videoing. Oh, you're close to Lake Cumberland? Okay. Yeah, I think I've seen that lake during my travels. Well, it's just like a piece of meat. You pull a big old slab of meat off your grill. You take enough wax at it, Sarah. Soon there ain't no meat left to that piece of big slab of meat that you pulled out of the grill. I know where Corbin is. I've lived all in that area. I used to live in Hyden, and that's out right next door to Hazard County, the Dukes of Hazard. They countrified living out that way too. They still are pretty much most of the way off grid. Let's put it that way. A lot of them still have outhouses. Not running water either. A lot of them have to carry water. Yeah. Well, yeah. Evan will get everything worked out. I got faith in Evan. But it's just the hatred that puts them all in that position to have to be what's going on. It's very sad. Hey, Desmond, I'm sure it still is dry, but Desmond, you know they'll never stop making that shine there. You know they make shine, and I don't think that they're always going to be somebody there making shine. They ain't never gonna stop it. It can be dry all they want, but it's never gonna. It's always gonna be tons of whiskey there. Yep. Oh, Tommy, I didn't know that. What kind of chickens, Tommy? Can I ask you a couple questions? Um, is that one that just does the big old White Rock chickens, or they got some other kind of what breed of chickens are, or is that your farm there where you're working? Well, it didn't bother me because I don't drink much now, but I didn't drink then any. I didn't drink anything then. I barely drink anything now, but I still know that there was plenty to drink there. I can put it to you like that. Them old cornbread fed suckers, man, they drink plenty of that shine. Yeah, they just make their own. Where I'm talking about Skittles. Oh, Red Road, there you got 8 eggs now. Oh, I've worked stripping tobacco before too. Helena, where's my Helena? There you are. Hey, Helena. I just thought that comment passed me up. Almost missed you there. Good morning. Well, actually, it's good afternoon now. But yeah, we talking about the good old Kentucky shine, Helena. I don't know if you've ever had the moonshine from Kentucky or not, but it's supposedly some of the maybe strongest they make around. I really don't know what they mean by the best, but I'm sure they mean the strongest. Well, Tommy, what you could do is, because when imagine, I know I think what them chicken farms do is they probably sell off their chickens to a company or something. They would probably sell you some of their older ones. They don't completely get laid out. You could get a few of their older chickens to start with, and then get you an incubator and hatch you a bunch of babies. You could have a ton of a new laying hens before long at all. But yeah, you need chickens because you always got to have eggs. You can't really, if nothing else, you could take the feathers and make pillows with them. Back in the day, they used to. They didn't like chicken feather pillows very well, though. They had that little pointy thing on there that stuck you. They liked goose down pillows made with the goose's down. Oh, you lived in the Highlands? Oh, yeah, I'm feeling a little better. I don't have COVID either, which is a good thing. Yeah, I know where the Highlands is. Yeah, I was around that area. I was born there, but I went to college there, and it was all, I hung out there quite a bit. Worked there in the city, downtown Louisville. Yeah, the Louisville area is real pretty. It's a real pretty area. But you get out in the eastern and the west, actually, uh, western Kentucky it's pretty out that way too. But eastern Kentucky's more, to me, it's more hillbilly-ish. I like it out that way better because it is. A lot of coal in Kentucky. When I lived in Hyden, I lived not far. Right, matter of fact, the railroad tracks ran right by where I lived, and I mean, they vibrate you and shake your whole place, wake you up out of bed. But you could go and walk down the railroad tracks and carry your little bucket with you. If you had like a coal burning stove or something, you could pick you up enough coal every day to fire your stove up, and just what fell off them coal hoppers running down the railroad tracks. They would, from the shaking, they would vibrate, you know, a little bit of coal off here and there and everywhere. And all you do, walk down the dang railroad tracks and pick it up. And also, Kentucky has a, here's what I thought was weird, okay, because I'd go visit my in-laws and stuff there, and they didn't have inside plumbing, and they had an outhouse, no running water, nothing like that. But the natural gas, they got free electric because all their lights, their refrigerator, and everything ran on gas, because all that gas was piped off or through their property. Oh, I got you, Tommy. Yeah, I don't blame you there. Well, the best thing to do, honestly, Tommy, is to get you an incubator and order you some eggs of the breed you want to raise, and hatch those and go that route. You're best off, because it only takes a few months for them to get big enough. I think about 6 months for them to get big enough to start laying. There you go. Like I said, hatch you some. To me, that's the best way to go. It's the only way to go. Oh, hey, Donna Kay. Good to see you. Hope you're feeling well. I bypassed the COVID, Donna Kay. No, I went to the doctor. Actually, my doctor wasn't in this week, so I had to go to a walk-in clinic, right, to get antibiotics for my bronchitis. Well, they made me get a COVID test before they would give me my antibiotics. Yeah, and Louisville's a big city, Helena, and it's spread out. I tell you what I like best down there is, besides the White Castle hamburgers, of course, I like that Kingfish down on River Road. Man, they had the best seafood. I mean, unless you're getting seafood actually down, down that farther down south, down around Alabama and places like that. Man, that seafood at the test. Oh, Lord. Donna Kay, they shoved a stick up my nose, and a big long stick. Felt like it was touching my brain, and then they twirled it. It didn't really hurt. It just tickled, because I already had bronchitis, and I was about to sneeze on them anyway. And they made me drive around in my car and get it done. They wouldn't let me walk around. I had to go get in my car and drive around and drive through this little special corona area. I bet there's ghosts everywhere. I know a lot of people don't believe in them, but they are there. They're maybe not be ghosts, but spirits. What's happening to Yellowstone? Country? No, I didn't see anything about. I've been busy watching our news here. We had 4 more youngsters, 17, 18, and 19 years old, murdered another 19 or 20-year-old person, and they've got them all in the jail, and they're trying the 17-year-old as an adult. Well, they just shoved mine right up in my head, Sarah. And then they twirled it after they got it way up in there as far as they could get it. Then they twirled it. I'd like to go to one of those, you know, one of the old prisons where they used to use the death penalty on people. Can you imagine how haunted those are, Red Road? You know, because I know you was in that kind of work. But can you imagine, you know, some of the older prisons that used to use the, like old Sparky, when they used to give the electric chair? Well, Sarah, there's another kind of test. Somebody told me there's another one they use in some areas, and that test, they don't go way up your nose with it. But I don't know. If you had a different test than I did, it could have been. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, country, where I'm at, it's Hot Springs. It sits on top of an old volcano that has not erupted in centuries, which could erupt at any given time. Y'all can share links to each other if y'all want each other to watch stuff, YouTube stuff or whatever. Y'all got wrenches. Y'all can share a link to each other for watching these videos or whatever. I don't care if you do what I'm saying. It's not going to bother me any. I may want to go back and click on them and look at some of them later myself. But like if you've got a link to a good, you know, a good channel or a good movie that y'all want to share off in here, go right ahead. See, Donna Kay, that's what I'm talking about. I'll bet you money that a lot of those prisons where they actually used to put the death penalty on people, I bet you money a lot of those have some really weird paranormal activity going on in there. Let's put it that way. And yeah, it's possible for all that kind of stuff to be taking place. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's okay, country. Did I give you a wrench, country? I think I did. I was going to make sure I did. If I didn't, I meant to. Ooh, Red Road, I'd like to help you do some of that sometime. I'd like to go fiddle around on one of those paranormal missions. In Michigan too, huh? Yeah, I got a son in Michigan. Hey, Gerald, how you doing? How's that hand? I did mean to ask one thing, though. Was your chainsaw still running? There you go. Tommy's got one. What's that one for, Tommy? Oh, I bet it does. It's about like a broke leg in a cast. Man, that sucker will eat you to death. Yeah, it's healing then. If it's itching, it's healing, though. It's a nice, quiet, peaceful Sunday today. I thought I better do a video now before we have another storm and it keeps me from videoing again for a while. Well, see, that kind of stuff, country, that would be interesting, though. You could take the grandkids there for Halloween. See, something like that would be cool for like older kids. I'm talking, you know, at least maybe 11, 12 or older, you know, teenagers or something. They'd probably like to go to something spooky like that. Oh, okay. Yeah, the child's auditorium. And there was no activity. Well, that figures. You would think you get more activity out of older people, because older people's had more time in life to be tortured and brutalized and all that. So I think you'd get more activity out of people that's actually been traumatized before their death. Oh, Gerald, did I ask you? I was going to ask you. I wanted to ask, did your chainsaw survive? I know your hand barely did, and I'm glad you're getting better, but I was wondering about your chainsaw. And will you be afraid to use your chainsaw again? You know, after things happen like that, sometimes people get a little leery of them and won't use one again. It might scare the niggins out of me, probably. I might not want to pick one up again if I cut my hand that bad. That's a bad cut. Gerald sent me the pictures of it, you guys, and that was a gory mess. Tommy, do you believe in the spirits of the afterlife and all that stuff? Like kind of like the paranormal, like what we're talking about? I didn't know what your feelings was on stuff like that. Well, my neck's hurting today. It's because of the storm. And Mama Turtle's still on high ground, so we got more storm coming through here. Probably tonight. Yeah, exactly. There you go, country. Yeah, I wouldn't taunt the dead either. I could picture these haters in YouTube, the way they act. I bet you they taunt the dead. Their afterlife, I know one thing, and I ain't no prediction artist or nothing, but these haters on YouTube, you know, when they do have to meet the afterlife, I don't think they're going to like it. I don't think they're going to get a good show. You know, they're all there for the shit show. You know, when they pass on to the other side, I don't think the shit show they're going to see is going to be what they wanted. And they all don't realize. All these haters don't realize we all dying. Everybody gonna die sometime or another. Everybody gonna die. Ain't nobody living, nobody getting younger. We all, I don't care if you're 20 years old, we're all dying. Okay? And it's just a matter of time when it's our time. So the thing of it is, you got to try to actually be good people while you're alive, so that when you do get your afterlife, you'll have a better afterlife. That's the only reason people try to be good in this lifetime. But then there's a lot of people, they don't know what good is. They wouldn't know how to be good if good jumped up and slapped them in the face with it. Oh, they don't reply to you, Tommy? Maybe you're blocked. When I talk and nobody responds to me, that means I'm blocked. Because you could still type in a chat even if you're blocked. It's just nobody can see it. Well, you know what I mean. I knew you'd get that. That was a joke, Tommy. But I mean, it's just like being in here in YouTube and somebody's got you blocked. You can still type in the chat, you know. Wanna wander, Lordy B. Everybody's been asking about you, sweet ladybug. How you doing? Did you run into any of the storms during your travels, Wanna? We're talking about the paranormal, Wanna. Well, you know Red Road? It's been within the last 35 years, but I rented an old house, kind of out toward in the area where my son lives. It's quite a ways from here. But that house was haunted. Oh, you have, what are you having a biopsy on, Juana? Yeah, oh yeah, we do too. All of us do, evidently. We all love the paranormal. But what are you having a biopsy for, honey? And what are you getting done on your van? I wish you good luck with all of it. I've had bronchitis, Juana. That's why I hadn't been doing any live videos this past week. I've just been sick, and I had to get a COVID test. And I do not have COVID. I survived that mess. Yeah, Juana, that CKOC, that's country kind of crazy. That's our girl Country. And she's doing real good now, too. Oh, Juana. Well, I'm hoping. Listen, I had one of those not long ago, Juana, and it wasn't, it was a cyst. Mine was a cyst. And the doctor put me on an antibiotic, and it went away, and it was huge. It was like the size of a small baseball. It was big. But it all went away. Yeah, Juana. Yeah, we're all praying for you, Juana. You'll be all right, sweetie. We ain't letting you go that easy. Let's just hope maybe it's a cyst like mine was. And then I had to postpone my mammogram because I had this big baseball lump in my boob, right? And so I had to put it off until another month until it went away. But then I had the mammogram, and it was, yeah, I had the mammogram, and my mammogram came back clear. So after that cyst went away, I had the mammogram done. So yeah, I'm good. I'm good on all that. Now, oh, I just had the colonoscopy too, Juana, and I had one polyp, and the way it said it, it was a post polyp. In other words, it got left behind from my last colonoscopy that I had done. They removed 8 polyps, and evidently there was one that got left behind. They called it post something or other. I done forgot what the report said, but anyway, I'm fine. And now I don't have to go get them back to every 5 years again. See, I was having to get them every 3 years because I kept having them. And they finally got rid of all of them. Whatever caused them, I don't even know, but they're all gone now. Yeah, I'm always getting something. I'm in that category where you know, if there's something going around, you usually catch it. I'm just glad I didn't get to COVID. But I've been steering clear of people, too. Yep. Tommy's got the right idea. Yeah, and I had a secret YouTube visitor came to visit me for a couple weeks, and that was after Jose left. But anyway, the fella helped me get quite a bit of stuff done while he was here, and he cleaned my solar panels on top of my camper and got all the crud cleaned off of that, and he moved those fence panels that was leaning up against the fence around on the front yard. He moved those over and stacked those where I was stacking them up at. And he said he may come back through and visit again. We're not sure on that yet or not. And then I drove and went and visited another YouTuber while this other visitor was here. I just left him to stay here and hang out the house. And I went and drove because I had another YouTuber that was swinging through town. I had to drive, I don't know, maybe about 45 miles one way. But anyway, I drove out and met him, visiting him. I think he's going to swing back through before long, too, and so we can hook up and meet up again. So, yeah, see, I've been meeting some YouTubers, and I'm going to meet a few more before it's all over. You get out cruising this way, want to wander, you need a place to park for a week or two or something. Come visit, stop by and hang out. I can always run you a water hose and an electric cord out to your vehicle so you can have electric and water right there. Oh yeah, I love meeting YouTubers, Juana. Anytime you want to stop by, you just let me know when you're coming. You can hit me up on the lipstickhick@gmail.com. I don't know if you have yet or not. Yeah, oh yeah, I love meeting YouTubers, and I got a place that, you know, out here. I got enough space for somebody could park, and I can run water and electric out to them if they're in a camper or an RV or something, or a vehicle where they just want to have some electricity out there instead of trying to run on their solar. And I've got a spare bedroom. It ain't much, but it's a spare bedroom. I'll put clean sheets and blankets and everything on the bed, and if somebody doesn't have a camper, you know, if they just come in a vehicle. So I make a way. Let's put it that way. I make a way for somebody to visit if they want to come visit. And I don't mind. Even with the corona, I don't mind. Because I think traveling people's probably got less chance of getting corona as anybody. And like me, I hardly don't go anywhere that much, so I'm not really exposed to corona. They just asked me to not be around, not to be going out and being around people much till I got my test results back. And I got them back, and I don't have COVID, so now I guess I can go mingle in the public again. I didn't tell them that I've been having YouTube visitors coming by. I didn't tell them none of that, but I didn't think I had COVID anyway. It was just a requirement I had to do to get my antibiotic to help get rid of my bronchitis. Because I do my breathing treatment, you know, but I had a little bit of infection in my lungs, and so that's why I needed the antibiotic to get the crud out of my lungs, kill that infection in them lungs. I'm feeling a lot better now. Yep, exactly. Well, I've been tested, so I'm corona free, if that means anything. Well, Tommy, if I ever get to where I can get out and hit the road again, I'd love to come visit. I'll bring my incubator, Tommy, and I'll come hatch some chicken eggs for you. I can hang out for 21 days and hatch you some chicken eggs. I got a nice incubator. I don't have the rack for quail eggs, but I can hatch chickens or ducks, probably even turkey eggs. I believe, as long as I can fit them in my rack, my turning rack, you know, my automatic turner. All it really does is vibrate the eggs anyway. It keeps the stuff from sticking to the shell. That's really all it's supposed to do. But yeah, you're welcome to stop by and visit too, Tommy. You and Selena and Bubba and Pops, if Pops wants to come. So if you get out running, traveling around, anybody that's coming through Arkansas is more than welcome to stop by and holler at me. I ain't a bad person. Most I do is cook food and offer up something to eat. And yep. Yeah, I got sick during the time my friend was here last time. Right before he left, I was getting sick, and I getting where I didn't feel like doing nothing. I mean, I cooked stuff up to that point, but I just didn't feel like much getting out of the bed, even doing any cooking. And I was glad he helped me out with a lot of the little things he helped me out with around here. It was a big help, you know. He really was. He knows I'm grateful that he came and helped me out a little bit. And he's more than welcome to cruise back through if he wants to. Yeah, that'd be great, Juana. Well, my trial will be over with, hopefully. Well, I don't know that it'll be over with, but I'm supposed to have my jury trial the end of November. So maybe we'll know from there what's going to be going on. I mean, unless you come through between now and then, I'm good here until at least till the end of November. So, and after that, I don't know until I see how my court goes. Oh, yeah, Tommy, see, that would be great. Yeah, your Pops, he's cool. He's got some cool stories. I enjoyed listening to him when y'all was all there together. And Bubba's kind of shy, but he's kind of funny. Bubba's comical, you know. He's got a lot of humor. See, Sarah, look. See, we all got enough love in us that we can do things like this because we don't go around hating, you know. This is what love does. Love brings all kinds of people together from all walks of life. And I'm sure Juana's probably got a lot of travel stories too. I can't wait to hear some of her fun stories. Because believe me, I know when I used to get out and travel, I just travel in my vehicle. And man, I would meet all kinds of people. I didn't video or nothing back in them days. I wish I would have, but because it's all we got, Juana. It's all we got. Love is free. Love is free. It don't cost nobody a dime. It really don't. You know. I think people if they spend more time on being nice and loving people, or at least being kind to them, you know, they spend a lot of trouble being ugly and mean. Oh, is he in Oklahoma? Yeah, my daughter in Oklahoma, she's going to be coming up here in November to see me. We're gonna spend some time together before I have to go start my jury trial. But they gave me a new lawyer, and so I still gotta. I don't know if it's gonna be put off again because I gotta get time to get with this new lawyer, see if he's gonna work out. Oh yeah, Bubba's a hard working man. I mean, we've seen Bubba. Bubba is not afraid of work. That is for sure. Crunching my tater chip bag. I'm closing my chip bag up, y'all. Yeah, Bubba kind of reminds me of my son. My son's a hard worker. He really is. Bubba's Bubba's probably about my grandkids' age, I guess. In that age bracket. I think my oldest great grandson is like 6 years old now. I get to see my little granddaughter. She's the mini me of me. I go see her every couple of weeks or so. I go see her. Okay, Juana, that sounds cool. Go spend time with them while you can. That's what I do. I creep out and go see my little granddaughter every chance I get. She just loves her Nana. She's comical though. Yeah, I'm trying to think. She's about 7 or 8 years old. She's not very old, but get this. And this is a granddaughter now. She's whispering in the ears, right? And she's saying, if I sneak around and go around the side of the house and I get in the van, if I can get in the van from the side, she's always trying to figure out ways to creep in my vehicle and go with me without anybody noticing. I told her, honey, you can't do that. I said, your mama would worry to death over you if you was gone. See what Tommy said. Was he staying there helping his grandpa out, Tommy? That what Bubba's doing? See, I was a grandma's girl too. Thank you, Red Road. I was a grandma's girl. I spent a lot of time living with my grandma when I was little. And I've kept a lot of my grandkids, you know, with me a lot throughout their times of growing up, and now they're having kids. But it don't seem like I get to see the great-grands as much as I do the grandkids. Unless I just run into them at the grocery store or something, which I do sometimes. And with the COVID, you know, I just don't feel like right going around people's little bitty children, you know, even though my great grandchildren, it don't matter. I just don't want to be going around them with the COVID out. Oh yeah, y'all hit the thumb up button for me. Yeah, I like to have them thumbs up. Yeah, this is one of my streaming programs, and they got a note on there now. This one's one of them I ain't gonna be using anymore. Is this one? They said September 1st they're not gonna allow you to live stream unless you got 1,000 subscribers. So they're some of these people are starting to cut that off again. That's why you have to go through these streaming programs and pick out the ones that'll let you stream when you don't have 1,000 subs. Hey, Dog Lips, how you doing, sweetie? Yeah, Tommy, yeah, Bubba's very respectful. He really is. You know, just from what we've seen of him in videos, he seems to be a very hard-working, respectful young man. You raised him right. I would be very proud of him too, Tommy. It's excellent. Now if you'll just find him a good woman, Tommy, and start slinging them grandbabies at you. Yeah, that's cool. I think I'm going to dig out my TENS unit next and start using that on my neck and see if I can't get my neck feeling better. Oh, that's great, Tommy. That's great. Yeah, 'cause you need to start having them grandkids coming along. You need grandkids now. Yep. If she's a keeper, tell him he needs to marry her. Don't be wasting no time. And you can marry them, Tommy, because aren't you legal to marry people? Hey, Tommy, if I ask a man to marry me, would you marry us? I might find me a man one of these years. I probably have to buy one, but I might buy me a man. I'm going to get a good one, though. There you go. I'm serious, Tommy. I will come to you. If I get ready to get married, I'll get the married license and all that and come to you and get you to do it. I know, Yank, but I'm picky. Hey, how you doing? Hey, I don't have corona. Do you know that? I got my corona test. They forced me to, but anyway, I got one, but I don't have it. I normally do got guys falling all over me, but I'm just picky, you know? I want what I want, and I like bad boys, but I like bad boys that ain't in trouble, okay, if that makes sense. I don't like pussy boys. I like hard-working men, bad boys. You know, they don't have to own a Harley, but that's a plus if they do. And if they got a fishing boat, that's even better. You know, see, that's what I can't find right now. I can't find the perfect man with the perfect bass boat. You know, I'm going to have to put me in. Seriously, hey, you know I'm serious about that fishing and stuff, Yank. Hunting and fishing and loving all the time. Remember that song? Who sings that, Yank? You know that song. He sings hunting and fishing and loving all the time. Remember when I sang to you, Yank? I don't remember now what song I sang to you. We was on Yahoo, that Yahoo conference or something. Y'all was the first one I ever sang to long time ago. Yeah, I sang Delta Dawn. There you go. Yep, I sang Delta Dawn to you guys. But I didn't have no music or nothing. I probably sounded horrible. But I like to sing, you know, sometimes. When I'm not too sick, my voice ain't too drug out. I smoke too much to be carrying too many deep chords, though. Yeah, exactly, Tommy. See, I got what do you call that? I got outlooks on life, you know. And if a man can't afford a fishing boat, then I doubt he could afford me, you know. I don't ask for much, you know. Have a nice pickup truck in a baseball cap and a fishing boat, you know, and some camo boots. That's all I ask for. That ain't much to ask for. Hey, he must have hair. Teeth are optional. I don't even care if he has teeth, as long as he's got hair. Oh, did I ever tell you about that guy I dated a long time ago? I thought he had this real long hair. And, you know, I was back in my party days where I was having a good time. And so I bring old boy home with me, you know, and evidently I got pretty jacked up. So, hey Amanda. But anyway, I wake up the next morning, right? And I reach over to feel his pretty hair. And I freaked out, man. There wasn't none there. And I got up, went to the bathroom, turned the light on. His hat was hanging there I had a black and brass headboard with a wraparound headboard thing. That hat was hanging on there, and there was, thank you, Yank, thank you. But anyway, this hat was hanging on my headboard with his hair in it. It was attached to the hat. It wasn't even the dude's hair. And no, he didn't have a fishing boat. I had to dump that guy. Hey, Tex. We're just talking about crazy, funny stuff in here. We was on paranormal earlier, Burns. Do you believe in the paranormal? Hey, Rodney. I love them little chihuahuas. I don't care if it got a flea or not. I'd love to have one. Yep. Little, what's the little male's name? He's a funny little fella. Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah, all of us do in here, Yank. You know what we're all talking about? And Red Road says she goes to them things sometimes. At the prisons, you know, where the prisons used to have the death penalty and they put people to sleep and killed them in the prisons. I'd like to go check out the paranormal in them places. And Red Road says she's did that. Yeah, the Billy Bob hat, yeah. And it didn't have the mullet. It had long ass hair hanging out the bottom of it, a good foot long, big long nice hair. And I thought that guy had the prettiest hair. It was attached to his friggin' hat. But so far we've accomplished the paranormal, and someday I'm going to buy me a man, and Tommy's going to marry us if I ever get married. Let's see what else. We done been through a lot in here today. Tex, how's your girlfriend doing? Is she getting any better, or what's going to happen with her? I knew she'd been sick. That's about all I know about it. I got a weed eat soon as these storms quit coming through here. My grass is getting tall, and it's going to seed, which that's what I wanted. I wanted to leave it till it's seeded. Oh, love you too, Tommy. Yeah, hug Bubba for us when you see Bubba. It's good to see you again. I love you, Tommy. Well, Tex, yeah, Well, maybe they're keeping her. Maybe they're keeping her drugged up, and she can't call you. You know what I'm saying? Just give her a few days. Hey, Lynn. Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, we've been having a blast in here, Lynn. Did you get the storm last night, Lynn? I wanted to ask you that. You know, it hit here again last night. I'm wondering if the Ohio rivers are getting out of the banks yet. You'll just have to call the nurse's station, the desk there, Tex, and ask about her. That's all you're going to have to do that because that, like I said, they might be keeping her drugged up to where she's just not able to make a phone call. You know. Well, a lot of time they do that because when I'm in the hospital, that's all they do when I'm in there. They keep me drugged up. 9 days passes by and I don't even remember it. Just keep calling them. Call them every 2 hours. Bug the hell out of them. They'll eventually tell you something just to make you go away. Oh, Lynn, that's great. Yeah, I'm glad of that because boy, it gets rough when that river gets out of its banks. It's a rough thing. You're lucky, Yank. I've had well since our pogo days, I have had a lot of surgery, so I've been in the hospital quite a few times. Well, I've had neck, back, hip, foot. Some of them I wasn't in the hospital very long. My back, I was in there a long time. My hip, I was in there a long time. And then after I got out with my hip, I had a subdural hematoma on my hip. So all I could do was lay around for months. It took for that thing to go away. I couldn't get up and do anything. If it had busted, it would have killed me instantly. So I couldn't do nothing. Oh, I bet you was. That storm hit harder last night than it has, Lynn. That was the hardest one. Well, Tally's back calling me again, you guys. That's coming in from his private number. I guess he woke up finally. Yeah, they're not going to let you in to see her, Tex. At all. Yeah, I've got a stalker on YouTube, Burns, and he keeps calling my number from a private number. He done dialed it twice. He'll just keep calling. He's a pain in the ass. I just go down there and demand to know what's going on. Yeah, well, our wind was pretty good here last night. I'm lucky I got any plants left at all. Yank, I'm getting peppers finally. And I think it's those ones that are like a mild hot pepper, the kind you can make your chili rellenos with, I believe. Stop calling me, Tally. He's probably on somebody's live stream right now, just doing that so he can aggravate on live stream. That's what he does. He gets on people's live streams. That's Sean Tally, by the way, you guys calling me from Spokane, Washington. I've answered his calls before and he doesn't say anything retarded stuff. And so I just quit answering his calls. All he ever does is say retarded stuff. Sound like something. And Nikki calls me too, you guys. Nikki calls from her Google number. Did you hear, Lynn? I'm being stalked and harassed by freaking Tally and Nikki. The only way you can get their stream banned is if you go in there and porn bomb them, Yank. Yeah, they're doing that stuff, Lynn. They've been doing it. They've been doing it now for 3 or 4 days. I have no idea. They was on, I'm trying to think who's, Smartass. He goes by Smartass on here, y'all. But he was doing it. He's got a panel up. You can see it the other day where he kept calling here. I think it's still up. I don't know if he took it down or not. But his channel name is Smartass. If you want to go check out some of the stuff he's doing to people. Yeah, he's a straight up troll. And so is Nikki. She used to be Nikki Dragonfly, but she don't use her real account anymore. Now she just goes by Nikki. Bale. And she's from down in Florida. So I got one from Washington and one from Florida dive bombing my phone. I mean, I don't care. See what I'm saying, though? They're wasting their time on hatred. Yeah, Gerald, but that's what they do. You can hear them. They call every 5 minutes. But, you know, I don't have time to waste on hatred. I got too much. I'd rather spend my time with you guys having fun. So, we can get back to the having fun part now. But I'll let you know here in a couple days when I pick some of these peppers. And I've got some cheddar. And I'm gonna fry up some chili rellenos with them. And I'm going to stuff them full of mild cheddar pepper. Yeah, go check his crap out and you can see what he's doing. Nikki's doing it too. Nikki does it. Joanne does it. They all are doing it. The only one I haven't seen involved in any of the crap so far is Rick Sanchez. Rick Sanchez has been keeping out of it. So I can tell you, Rick's been clear on all that mess. He hadn't been getting involved in it. Fakers No Mo is involved in it. Nikki, Joanne, Jose, and Tally. That's the ones. So, Yank, what have you been doing these days? You working? How's your mom? I forgot to ask about her. Lion Skank. Well, I got phone records to prove you're calling here, Nikki, with your Google number. Coming right from down there from where you live. No need to prove it, Nikki. Y'all, they hear them coming in all the time. And I've got my phone records. I don't feel the need to prove anything. Hey, Lisa. What are y'all doing? And she was doing it on a live stream and bragging and laughing about it while she was doing it. And they were passing around everybody's phone numbers, including Mike Dibbles, Good Job Buddies, mine. And you can go listen to it. Y'all know. Good morning, Lisa. Lisa, Red Road, all of them already heard what Nikki was doing. They already heard her, so there ain't no need to have to prove nothing. Half these people already heard it and seen it. Hey, How to Garden, how are you doing? Hey, I'm getting Pepper's How to Garden finally. Pepper's finally coming in, and the carrots are finally making. No, they're not live right now, probably, Red Road. I said they were live the other day, a couple days ago, when they were passing out everyone's phone number and they were making all the calls. And oh, is that the election, Burns? It's going to be interesting, that's for sure, if that's what you're talking about, the election. Did they cancel all the bike rallies in your area, Burns? They've canceled ours here. We normally have a bike rally this time of the year. Oh, is that you? Do you mean for recreational, Yank? Hang on, let's talk about recreational, you guys. I hear that the president or somebody's putting in to get the recreational legal everywhere. Yep, there you go. That's what we need here, Yank. That's what we need here. Once it gets legal here, then I will be able to smoke. I can't wait. Yank, I'll be firing up on a panel. We'll get on a panel and smoke together when they get it legal. How's that sound? We'll do it right out in the open. I'll do a panel chat then. You know, where you can come up on the panel and talk. Oh, they better put it on that ballot. I've already heard the president's reaching out on that. But you know, he lies a lot too. We were supposed to, according to the president, we were already supposed to be receiving a second stimulus check. And if we get one in September, we will be damn lucky. They're holding that off as long as they can so they don't have to give us yet another one before the election. That's all it is. They're trying to only get away with giving us one more stimulus check. And they were supposed to be giving us some money every month for the next year until the stimulus is or the COVID's over, but they're not going to. Yes, Garden, that they're trying to for recreational use. You know, so much, not like large amounts, but you know, a couple ounces or something, I think. Right, on federal land. Yeah, but that'd help a lot. Because when travelers start getting around, you know, they travel on a lot of federal land. Yeah, we don't have, dog lips, we don't have recreational here yet either. I'm going to have to check. I'm not sure if they're putting it on the ballot here or not, but I need to look. They should, because the last election, we got our medical marijuana in here, and we got a dispensary here. We've got one, and now we just need to get the recreational. Our roads around here suck, dog lips. You ain't never traveled this way, but Interstate 40's always been worked on, I don't know, however long Oh, chicken lip collector, I would marry you this minute. We can get Tommy to marry us because I know you collect all those chicken lips. Chicken lip collector, guess what? I'm hatching ducks. Duck eggs. We're going to get duck lips next. We're going to need a duck lips name. Yeah, the weather's nice here today, Lisa. We had a big storm last night again. Yep, duck lips. Duck lip soup. Can't wait to make some. Now, I'm hatching these for a friend of mine, Chicken Lip. He needed some more female ducks. And so we've tried to cull the eggs to where I'm hoping all I'm hatching is female ducks, but we'll see. So, he brought me about a dozen or so. Yeah, of course, Chicken Lip Collector. I'm still a virgin, you know that. I've been saving myself my whole life for you. Yeah, you Chicken Lip Collector, that's the question. Burns wants to know. That's what I'm asking. For future husbands, you got to have a Harley and a bass boat. Hey, AZ. How you doing, mister? How's that camper coming along? I've been watching your videos. I'll stop in there and give you a like on them. I don't always leave a comment, but I do give you a like. Gerald. Don't bust me out, Gerald, now. Dang, and a diesel truck. Hell yeah, Lip. Hey, I can drive that diesel truck. Sure enough can. You know, the only person I'm missing that oh yeah, well, Azel was here earlier, but I guess they left. There you go. Hey, I got experience on chicken lips and driving a diesel truck. Oh, well, you're nearly done. I'm repainting mine. Oh yeah, and my YouTube visitor, my surprise YouTube visitor that just left, he also helped me do a little painting in my camper. I almost forgot about that. He did a lot of things while he was here. And I come down sick and he left. He'll come back through though, maybe when I'm feeling better. And we'll get some more stuff done. Oh, in between the sheets. Oh, okay. Well, can we flap a chicken in there with us? Hey, if there's a chicken under them sheets, they'll make me move faster. Get that chicken, bark, 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 nip, 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 in there pecking for seeds. It'll make me get some action going in there. Chicken in the sheets. No, I haven't either, Lisa. I haven't seen Joe in a while. Whatever it takes, baby. There you go, chicken lips. There you go, Burns. Hey, chicken lip. Yeah, but hey, I want him to use the whole chicken, Yank. You know I'm kinky. I don't want just a feather. I want the whole damn chicken. You guys are funny. Funny, funny, funny. That's hilarious. Yeah, spank me with that chicken. Do y'all remember the rubber chicken? And I don't remember if that was on Rowan and Martin's Laugh In or not, where they slapped that guy with the rubber chicken all the time. I can't remember. Well, that crosses the line right there. Oh, come on, chicken. What? Oh, no chicken sex. That's an old school joke, chicken lip collector. Yep, kinky and pervert uses the whole damn chicken. There you go. I want to hear about the bass boat, though. What kind of bass boat you got? Oh, it was, Gerald? I thought so. You know, because I used to do, remember the girl that sat in the big rocking chair, Gerald? And she say, my name is Edith Ann, and I'm 5.5 years old. And I don't have to say nothing if I don't want to. And she do that. Yeah, that was Edith Ann. She was also on that show. Yeah. Yep, Ruth. But that whole show was comical. I just loved that show. Yeah, Rowan and Martin's Laugh In. See, they ought to do, I don't have TV or watch it or anything, but they should do reruns on that. That was a good show. And it was funny. It was always plenty to laugh at on there. I can't remember what else little skits they had on that show, though. I just remembered, oh, yeah, but Goldie Hawn, she was always a really good actress, and she was funny. Maybe that's why I remember it, Gerald. I used to always watch that show. Oh, the Flying Nun, I remember that too. Yep. Hey, Randall. And I remember Fred Sanford. He was so funny. And Aunt Esther. And I forgot the Mexican guy's name. He was funny. His neighbor that had the goat. His neighbor with the goat. Yeah, I'd like to get my body painted. That's why I want to go. I want to go down to the Mardi Gras sometime. I missed it this year, but I wanted to go down there and walk in the parade, get my upper half of my body painted, and walk in the parade dressed all crazy with my body paint on. Huh. Remember, Yank, y'all used to call them my 44 longs or something. They're actually 34 double D's, but that, you know, they do look kind of long though. When you get old, everything heads south. Yeah, I want to be glittered. Yep, I want to be dipped in glitter and body painted. Yeah, Uncle Bert. That was my uncle, Bert Reynolds. He was one of my uncles, I think. Uncle Bert. Yeah, Kojak was that bald-headed dude. I remember him. Woot woot. There you go, Randall. Yeah, I'm gonna dress up like a juggalette. Just get my face painted, my upper body painted, and dress up like ICP and go woot wootin' in the parade all down through there. I'd walk for maybe a half a mile or so in the parade before I give out. But I'd still do it. I was supposed to went and done it this year, but I'm not able to leave the state, so I missed the Mardi Gras this year. Oh yeah, Sam Elliott. Sam Elliott was a good-looking man back in his day. Yep. Oh, you'll do the painting, Randall? Cool. I'll need somebody to do it. I want to do it though while it's fresh, you know, so I can just get painted right there and then go walk in the parade. I know they got people there does that body painting. I don't know how much they charge. Probably be a couple $100 to get my whole upper half of my face painted. Then I'll put some hair color all over my hair, just stick it up every which way, make it all look crazy. Ray, how you doing? Ray likes to wear a mask. He'd go do that. Would you go walk in the Mardi Gras parade with me, Ray? Hey, trolls, there you go. Oh, yeah, I see that, Ray. I've missed you. Where have you been? Dog Lips wants me to stop. Dog Lips, you know you want to see me walk in that parade with that body paint. Hey, just keep looking for the Mardi Gras parades, Dog Lips. You'll see me in there one of these days. Seriously. A clogger, cool. I don't have any clogs, but I have tap shoes. Oh, Ray, have you been, really? Listen, my people lives down south, Ray, and my Aunt Willie Jean ran for the Mardi Gras Queen one year. This was back when I was a kid, and she used to send us like books of matches to my mom and dad, you know, and all them strings of beads and stuff, and oh, I bet that was fun, Lisa. See, that's fun stuff to do, you guys. Yep, you ever get the chance to go to Louisiana and go see the original real Mardi Gras. Now, they have a bunch of little ones. The real one's in New Orleans, okay? And it's in March, I believe. And they do have a lot of smaller parades that goes on in the little towns surrounding that, which I would like to go to some of those too. But the main one I want to go to is the one in New Orleans, the real one, the big one. Okay, Tex, you need to get out and go to a Mardi Gras parade or something and go have some fun. Quit worrying about too much. Go do something fun for a change. Get you a fun day going on. A Sunday fun day. Oh, you danced on the Grand Ole Opry. I wonder if I ever seen you there, Randall. I've actually been to the Grand Ole Opry. Me and Yank had this conversation long time ago. And I can't remember now who it was that I'd went. Loretta Lynn. Because I went and seen Loretta Lynn. And she was young. She wasn't that old. It's when she first started out, I believe. Hey, Mr. Lazy. How you doing? Mr. Lazy, are you going to the Mardi Gras parade this next year? Oh, I love the Grand Ole Opry. You know, that's where all the country and western singers, a lot of them start out at, is at the Grand Ole Opry. Oh, it's your hometown parade, Lisa, I see. There you go. I'm proud to be a coal. And I liked her song, Coat of Many Colors, Yank. That was my other one. And Coal Miner's Daughter was my favorite, and so was Coat of Many Colors. I remember that. I haven't seen Cher in forever, Yank. I would love to see her again. Oh, hey, SP. Where's my girl Attic at? Is she there with you? Talking? Y'all still coming this way in November? I'm looking forward to the visit. Yeah, we all love Loretta Lynn. I don't remember the Louisiana hayride. We used to have hay rides around here, but you know, they took our pumpkin patch and everything out here. I drove out through there the other day. Pumpkin patch is gone. Everything's gone. Oh, yeah, Butcher Holler. There you go. Yep. One's on the way. Packing one, dragging one, and one's on the way. That was me when I was younger. That's what I did. I packed one, drug one around, and had one on the way. Huh. Did you see that, Ray Ray? Dog Lips has said he's checked and you're not blocked. He's been trying to find you so he can get you unblocked. Maybe you were just timed out or something, Ray Ray. One of the mods might have hit you. They hit me all the time on Dog Lips' channel. I'm always getting blocked in there. I usually have to email Dog Lips and tell him go unblock me. And he does. You know, he's just got mods. He's got some mods in there that don't like me, and they'll block me every once in a while. And I don't even say nothing bad, but they block me anyway. One needs a whooping and one needs a hugging, and one's on the way. Yep, there you go. And that's the way it is too. Yep. One always needed a whooping and one needed a hugging. Usually the one that got the whooping needed the hugging. Yeah, me too, Ray Ray. I'm getting used to it now. Zane Green's got me. I'm blocked on his channel. They won't unblock me over there. I get blocked a lot. And I don't even know why. I'm not even mean to people. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm saying. That's probably what she was singing about, Bern. Probably singing after she whooped their ass. She gave them a hug and tell them how much she loved them. And that they got that whooping because they needed it. But you know, back in the day, we was allowed to whoop our children. I didn't whoop mine, but you was allowed to. There you go. See, ain't it nice when everybody's getting along and everybody's talking to everybody and everybody's saying hello and being friendly, and that's the way I like to see everybody. Group hug, everyone. Nope, never mind. Corona. Group hug 6 feet away, okay? Put your mask on and let's do a 6 foot away group hug. I don't know if this one will let me make Ray Ray a mod or not. I gotta look see. Hang on. I don't mind making Ray Ray a mod. Let me find him. Nope. This one will only let me block. Block 5 minutes or block permanently. I'll have to go back later if it lets me, if it brings my stream back up. I can make you a mod, Ray Ray. Yeah, I never had to spank my kids too much, Lisa. My kids was actually pretty good kids. I mean, don't get me wrong, they was ornery. They was forever pecking at each other like freaking little puppy dogs. Dang, Ray Ray. No, Now, yeah, that is a small world. But yeah, I'll give you a mod slot, Ray Ray. I like you, always have. And you're welcome. If I ever do a panel, you're welcome to come up on my panel and chit chat. I do a panel sometimes. Oh, me too, Lynn. You know, laughter's good for you. It actually helps break up that phlegm in your lungs when you got bronchitis. If you laugh a lot, it helps get that crap out of your lungs. It really does. That's why I try to do a bunch of up and down and stuff, moving around anyway to laugh, make my lungs move so that I can get that junk out of there. Oh, exactly. Or ma'am or sir, Lisa. Yeah, you had to be polite. Yeah, back in my kids were respectful. They might have been little hellions inside my house, but they were respectful to other people. Yeah, I think that's a small world. You guys know each other. I'd like to meet Ray Ray one of these days too. I'm gonna meet SP and Attic, I believe, so before too long, couple months. But I'd like to meet Ray Ray too, and Lisa. Oh God, me and Lisa, Lisa, if we ever meet, we're gonna be in so much trouble, girl. Me and Lisa will probably end up in jail when Lisa comes to see me or I go to see her. We'll probably end up in jail overnight. Can you imagine the trouble we're going to get into, Lisa? Seriously? We will get into something. Because the way me and you both are, oh, hell will break out. Get me and Lisa a night out on the town. I wonder if my subscribers would help foot the bill for me and Lisa to go out a night on the town. Dinner and hit some clubs. Go do some dancing. We'll video it all. We can video all of it. I was just thinking about them mamas and them papas. Mamas and papas. They sang some good music. I remember Monday, Monday. That's what I'm talking about, Lisa. We'll get our subscribers to chip in and get our bail money together. It won't be too much. It'll probably be something like public intoxication or loitering. I mean, it's going to be something stupid, but we probably will end up in jail. I'm bad about getting in little shit things like that. I don't mind though. But Lisa, we'll be in the same jail. We'll have more fun in the jail. Hey, just tell them to leave us in there for a day so we can have fun for at least a full day in jail and then bond us out the next day. Seat sniffer. Quitting YouTube, folks. How many people think I should quit YouTube? Oh, I don't know if I'll have any or not, Lisa. Hell, I might be, you never know, I might be broke. I don't have to worry if I go out because guys are always buying me drinks and stuff. They always do, you know. And dancing's free. It costs maybe what, $5 or $6 to get into the club on the weekend. So if you go to 3 clubs, that's maybe just under $20 for money to get in. Man, he don't ever give up. Tally's still trying to call me, SP. Blocks his number. He thinks I don't have his number. I don't know why he goes through all the trouble to block his number. I give mine away, Lisa. I didn't plan on eating the food. I just wanted to hang out and have fun with some of the people in the jail. for a day. I don't eat jail food either. I don't even drink their juice or whatever they give you to drink. I don't drink none of that. After being in jail for a week, I was nearly starved to death because I wouldn't eat the food. Oh, cool, Randall. Oh, you was with the Bellamy brothers? I remember them. Randall was a clogger, you guys. I could clog. I know how to clog. I just don't have any clogging shoes. Yeah, I'm officially YouTube famous, Lisa. I'm now getting the block calls from the trolls. That's how you know if you're YouTube famous or not. When your phone's blowing up with people blocking their numbers. Oh, I'll check it out, Randall, when I get off of here. I'm sure I'll get a notification on it. I'll go look at it. That'd be cool. Have you got a video of you clogging? Oh, man. Charlie Pride. He was my mama's, one of her favorite singers. My mama loved to go dance to his music. Everybody in my family was dancing fools. On my mom's side of the family, they all loved to dance. All the women did. My mama and daddy danced. Randall plays guitar, you guys. Randall from Florida. He's a guitarist. And Suicidal Porn Star, he's a guitarist. I don't know if Ray Ray is or not. I never asked. Ray Ray, are you a guitarist? I've never asked. I'm trying to figure out who all in here plays guitar right now. I think a lot of you guys should get together one of these days and have a jam session. Because a lot of y'all, I've got a couple more guys on my thing. It's not people in this community, but they play guitar. And they're damn good, actually. Oh, God, I remember Glenn Campbell. Lordy. Oh, you don't play? I'd never asked you. That's why I was asking. I didn't know if you did or not. And I don't think I'd ever seen you say if you did. But yeah, we have a lot of really good musicians in our community. We really do. I don't have any drums, but I can play a little. I could play some drums for you. Actually, Digger's pretty damn good on the drums. I watched Digger play a few times. He's pretty good. I don't know how he's doing on guitar, but I know he does drums really well. Oh, your best talent is farting. Oh, good Lord. Ray, you are you're a comedian. Can you fart a song out? That's the question. Can you fart out the beat to the music? That song stinks. I bet it does, Barn. Uh-oh. Well, let's see. Oh, Randall, that was probably his then. Huh. Yeah, Tammy Wynette, she was a good singer too, so was George Jones. They were all good back in the day. They was along with Charlie Pride. Yeah, I used to have some of Vince Gill's music. I had some of all their CDs, but all my CDs got stolen while I was in jail, so I don't have them anymore. But I had all those CDs, all the old rock CDs, everything from the 80s and 90s. I had it. Yeah, it probably was Randall. He's probably the only one drinking out there in that orange grove. And Hank Jr., yep. Is Hank the one that, what's his name saying he'd never smoke weed with him again? Trying to think of that song. Kid Rock. Yeah, oh yeah, it was with Willie. There you go. It was Willie. Okay, I knew it was one of them old cats that liked to smoke. Oh, yeah, Kid Rock was singing that song with them. I think they was kind of teaching Kid Rock back in them days. I bet them guys could do a good concert though. If you didn't get high at one of their concerts, man, you wasn't there. Huh? That was one of the Mandrell sisters, Barbara's sister. Damn, and Marshall Tucker Band was Lynn's cousins. Wow, y'all got some biggie relatives. Yeah, they could sing. Them big busted girls could put some tones out there now. Yeah, my mama liked old Jerry Lee Lewis too. She loved his music. That's where I got a lot of my older music from, was listening to my mom and dad, what they listened to. Because, when you're a kid, you listen to what your parents has got going on the stereo. You don't get to listen to what you want to hear. I've seen Charlie Daniels Band in concert probably 3 times. To me, their concerts weren't all that good. That Devil Went Down to Georgia is probably about the best song out of all of them. Trying to think of that. Oh, I would have loved to meet Alabama too. That lead singer, he's a good looking mofo. I just guess his concerts just that I went to, they just weren't all that good. Maybe it's the location, how it was set up and everything. You know, I just didn't really get into them that much. I did go 2 or 3 times though. Around here, if you get a concert and it's somebody decent, you go just because it's the only concert they got going on. Whether you really want to go or not, or even if you've seen them before or not, if you want to go to a concert, you just buy a ticket and go to see it. Oh darn! And Yank, there was a song you hit me to a long time ago, and it was a girl singing, and I watched her videos, and she was always pointing to words in a book and calling them out to her man, and she had a garage sale and she sold all his crap, and he got mad about that, and she burned his jacket. I can't remember now who that girl was, but I still listen to her music. It's in my playlist. But I didn't even know she did music till you brought her to my attention one day. Yeah, me neither. I don't remember, but it's somebody that you pointed out to me. That's the only reason I remembered it. But she was a real good singer, though. I'll think of it in a minute when my mind is, not blank. My mind went blank. Oh, Jerry Clower, he's funnier than hell. If you didn't laugh at some Jerry Clower jokes, man, you just wasn't right. I'm trying to think of that girl's name that sang that frickin' song. I know one of the words she pointed out was liar. Yeah, Jerry Clower was almost up right up there with Up in Smoke. I really liked that movie. Yank, that song was called Look It Up. I don't remember now who sang it. I can't remember. I just remember the name of the song. Called Look It Up. And she'd say these words, liar, look it up. And I fell in love with that song. I still got it in my playlist. Yeah, you pointed it out to me. That's how I didn't even know that girl sang anything, and I fell in love with that song. I burned it up there for about probably a month or two, just listening to that song. I can't remember the girl's name though, for the life of me. Ashton Shepherd, there you go. Y'all look that song up. It's called "Look It Up" by Ashton Shepherd. Go listen to it. It is. She got a real cool video on there too. Goes along with it. But yeah, that song was badass, Shank. I like that referral you gave me on that song. Like I said, that first couple months though, I burnt that song in the dirt. I'm still eating fruit this week, you guys. I'm going to go get me a piece of fruit. I'm going to let y'all, let's see, I'm going to turn you around in case that way so if dude comes out he don't get in the video. But I'm going to be right back. I'm going to walk around here and grab me a piece of fruit off this other table. And a knife to cut it with. I'll be right back, Sam. I'm just going to get a fruit. I got several fruits. I'll show you what I got here to eat. I don't know what a couple of these things are, but we're going to eat them. This one is a plum. Look at that plum, how good it looks. Don't that look good? And look at this pear. Look at this pear, you guys. Woo, that pear looks good too. And I don't know what this piece of fruit is. It's this. It's not an apple. And I'm not sure what it is. It's some kind of a pear, by the way. And then I got this thing. It's getting some spots on it. I got to eat it. I'm going to eat this first. Whatever this is, it's huge, okay? And we're going to open it first. See what it looks like on the inside. I'm saving all these seeds out of here. Me and Red Road and Evan's going to have a lot of seed. Uh-oh. Well, I'm not real sure about this fruit. Well, it looks like this inside, you guys. It looks kind of like a cantaloupe. Whatever it is, it's pretty good. But I think it's got a big hard seed in it. I already ate my cantaloupe the other day. I don't have any more cantaloupe. I didn't get it all eaten. Some of it went bad. It has a citrusy flavor. It's a real citrusy flavor. It's almost like an orange, but it's not an orange. So I really don't know what it is, but it's good. I'll save all these peelings for the chickens. It's got some kind of big old ass seed in the middle of it, whatever it is. I'm trying to cut the fruit around it. I got a couple more of these too out there, whatever it is. So, I do not know. It's got a great big gigantic seed in the middle. It tastes like an orange. So I'm going to eat it like an orange. I guess everybody got tired of typing and had to go take them a lunch break. We'll be here when they get back though. I think this might be a papaya. It's good, whatever it is. I probably should blend all these peelings up and make a drink out of them, but I hear neighbors over yonder way. They talking kind of loud. Yeah, it's one of those big, long, flat seeds in this. It's mostly a seed. Ain't got that much fruit in it, mostly seed. And maybe people out on the boat I'm hearing. They party a little loud down on the water. I can hear them. I ain't sure what they're saying though. Now I'm going to show you the seed. This is a seed, whatever it is. I think it's papaya. My hands are all sloppy with this fruit. But I'm having fruit for dinner tonight, y'all. I try to eat good. Healthy, in other words, if I can. It's really good. Oh, hello, Bart. Tell Bart I'm having fruit. That's what you need to do, dog lips. Start eating more fruit. You don't even have to keep it in the refrigerator if you just buy enough that you'll eat up in a few days. And have you a piece of fruit or something with your sandwich or your peanut butter even. Like peanut butter. I saw you eating peanut butter out of that jar. I do that a lot. Peanut butter's good for you. It's high in protein. See, look at this big pear, dog lips. I'm fixing to cut this open next. I just ate a papaya. The whole damn thing was nearly a seed. But, whoo, I got full off of it. One papaya just about filled me up. And I really haven't eaten anything much today except for some chips and a toasted snowball. Well, thank you, Bart. Tell Bart I love his voice, too. I heard him talking. Honestly, he sounded like Mountain Man. When I heard him, that's why I said, because I really couldn't see him that good. He was sitting kind of back and it was kind of blurred. But it just sounded, that's why I said, is that Mountain Man? He sounded just like Mountain Man to me. Fruit gives you indigestion, though. You burp a lot of fruit. I've had this fruit a couple weeks now. Right now it's starting to get really good and ripe. This pear is excellent. If you let it get good and ripe, like this, you can eat the peeling and all. It's not even tough. I'm just slicing all. I've got a lot of canned fruit in there. I eat that in the wintertime when fruit ain't really fresh fruit. You know, it's shipped in from somewhere frozen or whatever. But during the summer, when there's a lot of fruit available, fresh fruit, I like to eat the fresh fruit. I still got this pear and another pear and a plum. That's today's meal, and this papaya. That's about maybe $5 worth of fruit. And it's better for you than eating a $5 hamburger meal with french fries and all that. Sure enough, Sour Diesel. How are you, sweetie? How's them ladies doing? Did you get to harvest that one that was just about ready, or are you still waiting on it? I quit chewing and talking. Yeah, you was showing that one. I think you said it was getting just about ready. I need to go down the lake. It sounds to me like they're having a party down there. Oh, did you top them? You gonna let them go for a while longer? Just cover them if it frosts? Yep, good deal. Do you do them when you process it, do you do it in jars? See, I had a guy from Spain that showed me how to do all that stuff. And that's what I did with mine, is I put it in jars. And I just keep it in there for a couple months, actually. It makes it actually stronger. But I had to take it out every once in a while and check it, make sure it wasn't molding, because sometimes I'd have to take it out and re-dry it, in other words. Keep it from molding. Then put it back in the jars. And I put them in a cardboard box where they're in the dark real good. And then I'd rotate the box, flip it upside down, and turn it over every day. So I didn't cram the jars real full, you know, left it where the stuff could move around in it. And so I'd rotate the box and not take the jars out of the dark. We get our first frost right about Halloween. And always rain. We always get rain on Halloween. I think you're way in hell up there in Maine or somewhere, but so I don't know when y'all may have frost before us, is what I'm trying to say. But we don't get ours until Halloween. I know I was out on Lake Michigan up in Erie, and it's actually snowed right after Halloween. It was like the 1st or the 2nd of the month, and it snowed. Oh, well, welcome back, Red Road. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I do too, Sour Diesel. It makes them it makes the stuff a lot stronger, a lot more potent. If you do that do it in the jars. Yeah, I hang dry them complete too, just like that. And then into the jars. And then I kept them in the dark though. For some reason, it's very important to keep them in the dark. And if you can get those dark jars, the dark colored mason jars, it's even better. I think they sell those for pickling. Pickle jars, and they're dark colored. And that is the best way. May sound old school, but it's the best way, actually. My cat's out there wallowing around the garden. He likes to lay in the shade of the plants. I just like growing stuff, sour diesel. Actually, I got a real weed growing over in a pot. Just because it looked good all summer. And it's finally, the tops of it's finally starting to bloom, I think. It's going to have a weed bloom on the top. It might even be some kind of stuff you can cook and eat. It's got leaves on it, kind of like greens. Red Road, I'm having fruit for dinner. I think everybody kind of left. They went to go get dinner and cigarettes and, you know, do their Sunday thing. I'm getting us a few pear seeds out of here, Red Road. I got about 3 pears. And so I'm going to divide the seeds up between me and you and Evan after I get them dried. I'm still drying seeds, but they're going to be for next year anyway, so it's really not going to matter. I'll probably wait and send them after you get moved, because I'm not going to have everything dry until then anyway. But I'm marking all the bags like I did those others, what's in it and the year. That way you know, you'll know next year that those come from this year. That's what you do if you save seeds. Mark the year on there, that way you know you need to get those planted first before you plant other seeds. Boy, I wish we was down there where they're partying at. Somebody having a hella party. And yeah, I've been known to rate a party. Crash it or whatever they call it. This pear's delightful. I'm getting kind of full though. I ate that papaya. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat these other 2 fruits today or not. They may have to wait until tomorrow. I'm still getting seed out of this pear though. Let me see how many I got so far. Well, there's another one. This pear had a lot of seed in it. It's a papa pear. Had a lot of babies in here for us. Red Road. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 seeds already. So that's 3 apiece for us in seeds. Oh, thank you. One of these days, SD, I got pictures. The last one I grew, the stalk alone was over 3 inches in diameter. The main stalk on it. Not many grow stuff that big. I do. I grow big fruits. When I grow stuff, it's all big. Even these cherry tomatoes here that grew, they were big. It's as compost. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't use no fertilizer, none whatsoever. And all I do is compost. There's an acorn. There's an acorn. I'm going to pick him up and save him for later. Try not to get my phone wet. I gotta wash my hands. Get this fruit off of them. I'm gonna lay that right there. Ooh. Now I got a whole bunch of stuff. We'll take it down there in a minute and give it to the chickens. Oh, I don't know if I showed it. Did I show you that? Oh, shit. Anyway, there. It's an acorn, y'all. I found it on the ground. It's a big one, too, and it still has a top on it. I'm going to save it, too. You want an acorn, Red Road? So you can grow a tree and have you a tree at your new homestead. I don't know if you got plenty of trees or not. No. There's a camper to the right of it, and that's his old camper, and he stays in another one on the other side of the barn. It's about the size of that one sitting right there to the right. But no, he's on the back side. You want to know what's in the barn? There's a baby blue 67, 68 Corvette in there. And a couple other antiques. Oh yeah, baby freaking blue. And he's got an antique freaking tow truck sitting on the other side of it over there, an antique one. He's looking for a motor for it, some kind of diesel motor. Oh yeah, he got all kind of toys out there. That's all he does. He buys, sells, and swaps and trades stuff all the time. He buys something, got a little something wrong with it, and he'll fix it and triple his money out of it, reselling it. Ooh. I mean, that fruit that's probably that papaya. Something didn't want to come off my hand. Yeah, there's always stuff. He's got a go-kart frame out there too. That I think it needs a motor on it, and maybe some wheels. I ain't sure what else got. I know it's the frame. Got a couple of them out there. I'm gonna have a cigarette now. Whew. Hey, fruit fills you up, people. You think fruit don't fill you up? I ate a papaya and a pear, and I'm about to bust. Whew. I guess it's all that sugar in that fruit too. Gives you some energy. I'm thinking after this rain, them peppers, well, they'll probably blow out pretty quick. Probably in a couple of days, they'll be ready to pick. I got another tomato out there. Race tomatoes are coming on faster than I can eat them anymore. I got another one hanging there ripening. I'm going to let it ripe on the vine, though, because I got 3 or 4 in there ripening up right now. My squash went bad. I didn't even get to eat it. Yeah, I eat a lot of fruit. I try to stay in good health condition, you know, because of my age and everything. But, you know, eating good's the only thing I know to do. Because I shouldn't quit. I should quit smoking, but I like smoking too well. Yep, tomatoes are fruit. Sure is. I'll tell you what was good the other day. I ate a kiwi. I ate all the kiwi though, and I'm drying the seeds. Well, I've been sending seeds to Evan and Red Road, and Dan. I gave Dan seeds and plants, but I'm drying us out. I'm now getting us a bunch of fruits. I don't know if Dan wants any of the fruit or not. He said if you can eat it, he wants some of it. So. And I sent him some pieces of grapevine. I hope he can get those to root. And I also sent I sent him a yucca plant. Because you can actually eat the yucca root. Yeah, I like kind of seed swap with these people. You know what I'm saying? Like Red Road sends me seeds back. But anyway, yeah, I don't mind sharing the seeds. I get way more than, you know, I'm saving for next year, and I'll have way more seeds than I can plant that I need to plant myself anyway. And you know, seeds will go bad if you keep them too long. So I'd rather share them out and have other people plant them and get some plants out of them. Get them some veggies going. That way we all keep sharing our stuff out, but we'll be able to survive, you know, if this pandemic or whatever they're calling it gets worse, and maybe the grocery stores end up closing down, and maybe there is going to be no food. You know, if nothing else, hey, I'll go out here and dig this dirt out of this garden, and I'll put it in pots, and I'll empty out a room in there, and I will go I'll put some lights in there and turn that whole room into a grow room and have nothing but freaking vegetables growing in there. I'll have my tomatoes. I'll grow some peppers, and some squash, even potatoes. I'll even grow me some freaking potatoes in there. Because I'm sure I can find a couple sprouting in there in my potato bin. That's what I do. I take the ones that sprout and I plant them. Cut them up in, if there's an eye, you can cut them up in like quarters. If there's an eye in each quarter, that piece of potato will grow. Yeah, I try to be good to everybody, Sour Diesel. I have no idea why these trolls are after me like they're after me. I haven't done anything to anyone. You know, nobody. Nothing. And I think it's all stemming from Jose being here and going back to lies he was telling after he left here. But, you know, he can tell whatever he wants. I don't really care. You know, I'm not on here to discuss him today. I'm just saying I think that's probably why all the trolls are all of a sudden after me. But I don't care. I don't really care. They're not affecting me any. I'm not going anywhere. That's what I keep telling them. I'm not going anywhere. You're not running me away. You can sit there and fake call my freaking phone all day long. You do what the hell you want. But I am going nowhere. I'm not saying I'm not trollable. I'm trollable, just like everybody else. But I'm uncontrollable. That's my word. Uncontrollable. I may change my name to that. Uncontrollable Stella. I don't mind very well what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to obey and bow down and adhere to the trolls' commands. They want me gone. You know, I'm not leaving just because they want me gone. Sometimes I don't even feel like sitting live streaming for long periods of time, but I do it anyway to give everybody just a place to come and talk and hang out and have fun, or just listen if they're busy doing things. Just want to listen. Actually, I got most of my dishes done this morning, and I'll finish up the last little bit I've got to wash this afternoon. I got a couple of the glass lids to my skillets and things. If you are a content provider, or somebody that actually does video, they want you gone. What are they going to do one day? They're going to wake up and they ain't nobody going to be on YouTube for them to harass. So you know what they're going to start doing then? Oh, I do. But they're going eventually though, SD, they're going to have nobody left but themselves. That little clique of theirs. They're going to be going after each other at that point. Because then they're going to have nobody else. Yeah, Red Road, that's what I've been saying. I know everybody's not basically homesteading kind of like we are, but anybody that's able to have a little garden or grow some pots of plants or whatever, I think everybody should share everything. SD knows what kind of seeds I want. I already told him he's got what I want, but I can't have them just yet. So when I'm able to have them and it'll be all right and it'll be legal, I'll let you know. He knows what I want though. Oh, you do, Amanda? Really? What do you do? You grow a garden, Amanda? Lynn, you can lurk all you want, sweetie. I don't mind lurkers. I really don't. Like I said, a lot of people like to just listen, and I don't care. They don't even have to stop in and say, hey, I'm here, I'm just listening. They don't got to say nothing. Just lurk if you want to. I don't complain about my lurkers. No, not at all. You lurk all you want, sweetie. So, Amanda, do you have a garden? What kind of seeds do you grow? Vegetables, plants, flowers? Because believe it or not, people that have gardens, you got to have flowers too, because you got to be able to pollinate the flowers. Yeah, thank you, SD. I knew you did. But yeah, I'll let you know when I can have them. And when I'm able to grow here, I do want some, and I will let you know. Y'all are going to be seeing a bunch of changes here where this table is. There's going to be a huge greenhouse sitting right here. Right motherfucking here. A big one. And actually, I may have it going down what I'm probably gonna do is come off of those sprinklers. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, okay, Amanda's making a post. Oh, Indian blanket. Oh, yeah. Oh, you got all kind of stuff. Ooh, sunflower. Yes. Are those the big sunflowers, Amanda? Is that the great old big-headed one? I'd like to have some seeds from you. You can find me on Gmail, my name at gmail.com. And if you'll email me, I'll get back. I'll give you my number and stuff. We'll get back together, and I'll get your address. And I'm drying a bunch of seeds right now, and I'll get your address. I'll just make out an envelope, and when I make seeds, I'll make you seed packets too. Then. Yep, that's the ones I'm talking about. Yes, I need some of those. I think Red Road had some sunflowers this year. Somebody did. I think it was Red Road. I'm not sure. But she said there wasn't no seed in it. Because I wanted to get some of those seed off hers. But hers didn't have no seed or something. I guess they weren't big enough to have seed. And I like the blue bonnets. Those Texas blue bonnets. Those make like a nice ground cover. Oh, not a whole lot, because, I can get a start, and then once I grow some, I can get my own seed. Oh, yeah. Oh, easy, yeah. I was going to say, yeah, no, yeah, just whatever you can spare. You don't have to give me a whole lot, but yeah, I will most definitely grow those. I'm just collecting seeds up now for the next season. Because I'm saving seeds now, and they'll be for the next year too. Everything I'm drying out now. I'm working on drying fruit now. But sometimes I stuff out of fruit I eat or vegetables I raise. That's how I get my seeds, just off my own stuff. But I don't use fertilizers. I don't use any chemicals on my plants. Now, I don't know about these fruit seeds come from the store. I don't know. I'm sure they were probably fertilized. But, what do they call that, GMO or whatever? But anyway, mine don't have none of that on it. The stuff that I grow, like my tomato seeds and all that. But like I said, now these fruits that I'm drying out right now, I have no idea about them. And I don't even know how to grow this papaya. Yeah, that sounds good. That coneflower is a pretty flat purple coneflower. I like anything that's purple. Annual wine cup, does that come up year after year? Yeah, I don't have to have a lot of anything, just a few, just enough to get some plants growing, and then I'll harvest off my own plants from there on out. Yeah, see, I need some stuff there. It comes up year after year to go in my bed over here. Yeah, if you send any, if they're yearlies, right on there so I know, because I'm going to make sure I put those in the bed, into the flower bed itself. Like, I've got bulbs and stuff in there right now, but I've got a little bit of space in there too for some other things. Because they all come up and disappear at different times. I've got these orange lilies that they're just really beautiful. Even my yuccas bloom. And if anybody needs a yucca or something like that, you'll have to ask me. Let me know separately, because that'll have to be seeds I put in envelopes and send them out. But the yuccas, I'd have to pack those into a box, and I'll have to go around and look for a baby. Coming around one of my big ones. I'll have to go see if they got a baby I can steal. They usually do. I take the babies and move them around so there's not a big clump of them growing. That's why mine are spaced out. I keep them that way on purpose, so if they don't get too thick. I've got tons of these raspberries out here. So if anybody wants raspberries, they'll be just pieces of the vine, and you plant that. You just put that under the dirt, up to the leaves, where the leaves are growing up off the vine, and that whole thing will take off growing. Or you can cut it in little snips and sprig it. I call it sprigging it. Hey, Roger Gaines. We're in here talking about seeds and flowers and plants now. Amanda, have you met Roger Gaines and Sour Diesel? Sour Diesel has a really good channel. If you wanna hook up with his channel, and he does updates on his cannabis and. Oh well, thank you, Red Road. Yeah, I was gonna have to build my own though. I can't afford to go buy a big fancy one like his, because I need a bit. I need something, a good one's what I'm saying. Oh, Lynn, you want mimosa? Hell, I can go out there probably right now and pull some seeds off there for you. No, I got seeds, Lynn. Hang on a minute. Let's go out there and look. Let's go look right now. Let me take the phone. I got 61% on here. We're good. Plus, I want to throw this stuff over to the chickens while I go around there. So let's go this way. I can dump this stuff into the chickens, and then I'll take you around there where I got this big mimosa tree, and I believe I saw seeds on it the other day, but I didn't know anybody that wanted any. But hang on a minute. Just email me, Lynn. I think you already got me on Messenger, I think, my phone. Just holler at me and let me know what you want, and drop me an address in there, and I'll write it down. Because hang on a minute, I got to put that plate right there. I'll take it in later. I'll probably pick it up on my way back around. See, I got these. Look, I sent some of these out too, and this is prickly pear. And see all these. It'll be blooming here before long. Should have. It's already getting new babies. I broke the other ones off of it, and look, it's getting. Let me see if I can get it in the picture here. Well, where's it at? There it is. See how it's getting the new babies coming out on it? That little green piece. But see, I've got yuccas over here,